Hey, good to see everybody right here on 5 News Plus for some more 5 Outdoors. It is time for the annual World Champion Squirrel Kickoff right in Springdale, Arkansas. Today we're joined by the founder himself, Mr. Joe Wilson, and his son Clem. Welcome to 5 Outdoors. Before we talk about the specifics of this year's event, Joe, walk me through how this thing even got started.
Oh, you want the true story?
We're on streaming. There are no FCC rules. You can give us the true story.
Well, the true story is I've not taught my son to be a liar, but occasionally I've told a few lies.
Okay.
And on this particular instance, Andrew Zimmern from Bizarre Foods had called and wanted me to host the Ozark edition of Bizarre Foods. And he went through a long list of ideas. And this took place second week of April of 2011. Now, on April 1st, there was a little incident that took place with a guy on a motorcycle.
Oh, it's all coming back to me.
You recall?
Yeah.
And so as they went through the list,
Pig trail.
Something happened.
Yeah, something in those Ozark Mountains. You just
And so as they were going through the list of items, they wanted to bear hunt. And that's where I gave Clay Newcomb his first TV experience, right?
Okay.
Because we used Clay as our bear hunter.
Okay.
We did a little rabbit hunting. We did a little sucker gigging on the Elk River. And one of the things they asked for was crows. They wanted us to harvest and cook crow. And they asked if I'd ever cooked crow before. And I'd said I had a couple times, but I'd been drinking. And they said, well, our research shows that people in Arkansas eat crow. And that was based off of the little incident with the motorcycle.
Oh my gosh.
And I told them poultry was 40-some cents a pound. This is how long ago it was. And so we wound up doing crow.
Okay.
I got Phyllis Spears, who used to be an icon on our TV sets,
Yep.
cooking in a big pot. And the final thing they asked for was, do you all cook squirrel?
Oh, yeah.
And I said, not only do we cook it, but we cook world champion squirrel. That was the lie. And they said, how do you know it's world champion? And I said, because we throw the world champion squirrel cook-off.
Oh my goodness.
They said, when is it? I said, when are you coming? They said, October 6th. I said, you're not going to believe it. It's the same date. And so I scrambled. I was able to put together about 25 teams.
Okay.
I believe they come from 7 states, and that initiated the birth of the World Champion Squirrel Cook-Off. That show aired in like 140 countries.
My goodness.
And I knew what time it was on because I would get orders at 2 o'clock in the morning for double or triple X t-shirts, Cheeto eaters in the middle of the night, you know. And from that point, man, it just grew. We had the front page of the Wall Street Journal. I'm the first guy to harvest an animal on CBS Sunday morning.
Okay.
We've been very attractive to the media.
Yeah. Well, it's a unique event.
It's unique, but it's set up with a solid purpose. One is I want to showcase that the people who go out and hunt and fish, that we eat the stuff.
Right.
And not only do we eat it, we've been eating it for so long that we figured out how to make every animal taste good. And so the Squirrel Cook-Off showcases that. The other thing is it's sometimes intimidating watching the Outdoor Channel
Sure.
or one of these things, and you see people fishing in a $100,000 boat or need $100,000 worth of stuff to go deer hunting. Squirrel hunting is one of those things. It's cheap.
Right. Right.
The season's very liberal. It's
almost always squirrel season in Arkansas.
Only time it's not during turkey season.
Okay. Okay.
And so with that being said, anybody can do it, young or old.
Right.
And I really wanted to bring young people, such as Clem, into the outdoors.
Sure.
And there's nothing wrong with bicycles and all of our great trails.
Yep.
But there's also nothing wrong with going fishing and going hunting.
Absolutely. So this has been going on for a while now. It gets a little bit bigger every year, it seems.
It
You guys
does.
pack out, let me see if I can get it right this time. the J.B. and John L. Hunt Ozark Highlands Nature Center. That is a long
I think
title.
you nailed it. I call it that place in Springdale.
That shooting range up there in Springdale.
Yeah,
They got an alligator there right now.
Yeah, and there will be some alligators on the grill too.
Interesting. So, okay, that's a good segue. It's not just squirrel. There are some other delicacies perhaps on the menu that day.
Yeah, you never know what you're going to find. Because with us having teams from all over the country, they tend to bring some of their treasures with them. So alligators there, beaver, exotics.
Yeah.
We had nilgai, which is an African animal, on the menu last year.
No way.
Yeah, Pelfrey's out of Rogers. They donate a mess of rabbit.
Okay.
And so we'll have rabbit being cooked. That rabbit's actually being cooked by 7-time world champion barbecue guy, Mark Lambert, out of Mississippi.
Okay.
So we have it all. You name it, you'll be able to find it. A lot of side events. It's like a 3-ring circus, or heck, maybe a 6-ring circus.
Okay.
We all know that people watching's a big, big deal. You're going to see them. But we also have vendors, and this year I really want to focus on community,
Okay.
making people better, making our country better. And so I'm bringing in a lot of like foster care groups. These are groups that take maybe urban kids or foster kids, and they showcase the outdoors to them.
Yeah.
So as you're walking around, you're going to see several of those things. One of my focuses is I'm trying to take that foster name off and just call them kids.
Yeah.
I think it's important.
Sure.
And so there's 3 cooking teams that's going to be these kids who've actually went out, hunted with mentors. They're going to be positioned in their tents with mentors. They're going to learn the whole process. And you know what? One of them might win the deal.
I hope so. I hope so. That's who I'm pulling for now. Let's talk about that competition. I imagine, given the notoriety of this event, the competition's pretty hot.
Yeah. You don't come to something like this with plans to lose. You come with plans to win. And so, squirrel's not an item we can go to the grocery and pick up. You're going to catch some sugar bites, and tick bites, and probably itch. Your wife may not want to sleep in the same bed as you through this process. That's all part of the game. So it kind of puts the dollar amount of the squirrel, the value goes way up when you know the sacrifice.
Sure.
And same with the deer, same with the goose and the duck. We're putting a lot of effort into it. I don't want people to eat their game meat on a paper plate with a plastic fork. You break out the good china.
Okay.
Because you're eating something that 99% of the world population will never put their mouth around.
That's one way to put it. That's some perspective.
And so we're going to qualify wild game as the top. It's the Wagyu of protein, right? It's more than Wagyu. Heck, if you got a black squirrel, maybe it is Wagyu.
I don't know how many of those are around here, but maybe so.
They're around. So we really showcase the quality of the cooks, the quality of the protein. They're turning in to 6 judges. And so they have 6 to-go boxes. That inside that to-go box, they'll garnish it just like it's fine dining.
Okay.
There'll be an entree and a side. Inside that box, 80% of the meat used in the dish has to be squirrel.
Okay.
And so that allows 20% for other. That could be a fatty protein or whatever you're after. Those boxes will be carried into the judges' room. We'll all have qualified judges. These judges are everything from KCBS to State Cookoff Association, World Food Champion judges, and we bring in culinary experts. They'll sit around that table, they'll critique the meal, and since it's not barbecue and it's not a chili cook-off, it's a squirrel cook-off, every entry is judged on its own merit.
Okay.
Saying, if you turned in, say you decided to turn in a squirrel corn dog, because you could do that.
That sounds very unique.
Okay.
It sounds appetizing.
You're probably going to be the only squirrel corn dog at the event.
Sure.
Now, your squirrel corn dog's probably going to go against a squirrel gumbo or squirrel and dumplings. So the way we judge you is based off, you said that's a corn dog, it better be the best damn corn dog that our judges have ate. You compete against yourself.
Got it. Okay.
So there's other teams there, but you're actually competing on what you say you're trying to do.
Okay.
And that makes it a heck of a lot easier. It brings the oddity to the event, and any team can win. You could win with squirrel and dumplings, or you could win with squirrel pizza, like the team last year.
No way. So
Yeah.
are there different categories in the end, or is it just one
No.
winner? We're one
Yeah,
winner.
hippies get to compete against rednecks.
Oh.
Pros get to compete against novice.
Okay.
Camp cooks are competing with line chefs.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't put you in categories because of who you are. You're just there to cook squirrel.
Just there to cook squirrel. The best part of all this that we've not gotten to yet is the cost of this, huh?
It's expensive, man. It's 100% free.
100% free.
Yeah, no taxes on it or nothing.
Wow, goodness gracious. Get it while it's hot. Clem, can you come up? I want to ask you a question. Come on.
Sure.
So, Clem, you've attended these events in the past. What's your favorite part?
Oh, I like hanging out and meeting tons of new people. It's a great experience.
I love it. And there's lots to do for folks your age, right?
Yeah, there's playgrounds, there's animals inside. It's great.
Awesome. Okay, family-friendly
Whoa, I
event.
think you're missing out on a golden opportunity.
Clem,
Clem got to eat part of the dessert category last year.
Clem,
Oh.
tell me more.
Oh. So there's this thing called, apparently, I didn't get that much information on it, except when I ate it. It's called squirrel brain ice cream.
Squirrel brain ice cream.
It's interesting. It just tastes like vanilla ice cream, but it's just sort of different when you hear the.
Those
the
weren't
name.
pralines inside that ice cream.
What did you think about it? You like
just
it?
Tasted like vanilla ice cream, so.
Okay, okay. You know who loves ice cream here at Channel 5 more than anyone else?
No, I do not.
5 News anchor Morgan Wrigley. So if you need her to judge squirrel brain ice cream, I think she's free. I think she'll be available.
probably think that it tastes like vanilla too.
Well, I don't know. She's a pretty good connoisseur on all things squirrel and ice cream. So she may be into this.
You know, Clem's also looking for a wealthy girlfriend.
Ah, I see. Okay.
No, I'm gonna have to cut you out on that.
Extra wealthy is
No, no.
I mean, you don't want a broke one. He'll love her just the same. But maybe
I mean-
I'm looking for a wealthy girlfriend for Clem.
retirement, perhaps.
Yeah, that's what I'm
okay. This is by far the funnest 5 Outdoors I've ever done. It has gone off the rails multiple times, and that is the beauty of 5 News Plus. World Champion Squirrel Cook-Off happening this Saturday in Springdale. No cost to attend. It gets bigger and bigger every year. There's a reason people are attending, so if you've not checked it out, you ought to do just that. That's going to do it for this edition of 5 Outdoors. We'll have more for you right back here on 5 News Plus next week.